Hello, my name is Matthew Usher. We're going to be doing a presentation on the cell and its organelles functions. The cell is the simplest building block of all living things. Here we can see a model of the cell and all its organelles. The nucleus is basically the command center of the cell. It is where DNA is kept, RNA is transcribed, and RNA is moved out of the nucleus through the nuclear pores. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. It has an outer inner membrane. It's the main energy source of the cell, and because that's where the bulk of ATP is created. The smooth and rough ectoplasmic reticulum. The rough ectoplasmic reticulum has many ribosomes attached to it, while the smooth does not have any ribosomes attached to it. It is the transport system for molecules for certain changes and specific destinations. And this happens so that they are not freely moving around the cytoplasm. The cell membrane is basically the wall that protects the cell and holds all the organelles and cytoplasm in place. The cell membrane is semi-permeable. It is a fluid mosaic model. The most common part of the cell membrane, what makes it up, is phospholipids, which means that it's either it has hydrophilic heads and two nonpolar hydrophobic tails. This is what allows certain molecules to pass through and some not to, and allow many different types of transport to occur here at the cell membrane. Ribosomes, quite simply, make protein. They synthesize proteins. They're made of two subunits, the larger subunit and then the smaller subunit. The lysosome is basically the digestive system in the cell, as I put the garbage dump, because it breaks down anything. And it breaks down molecules into their base components through digestive enzymes. The cytoplasm is could be thought of as a gel-like material that holds, or is like the fluid inside of the entire cell that holds all other organelles in place. It's where respiration occurs, or some of cellular respiration. And yeah, the microtubules are basically extremely important in cellular division, but other than that, they kind of just function as almost scaffolding or telephone lines between cells, between organelles, and yeah, tubules. The Golgi body is, well, the UPS, because, well, they deliver everything around the cell in their vesicles, and that's about it. We got the Golgi bodies. Vacuoles are basically the storage unit where they can store water or other materials that are needed in in um in animal cells. In plant cells, it mostly is water. Chloroplast is, in plant cells, it is basically a organelle that converts it converts energy from the sun and turns it into chemical energy, which can be used in photosynthesis. And finally, the cell wall is the rigid protection of a plant cell